There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and West Virginia Public Broadcasting, with support provided by Bailey & Glasser and by the West Virginia Division of Tourism, welcome to another Mountain Stage with your host, Larry Gross.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune. But the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning around, a simple song. Well, thank you so much. Welcome once again to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. And we are at home in Charleston at the Culture Center Theater. And boy, do we have a show for you. A lot of great talent on this show and a lot of great young talent on this show. 3 guests have never been with us before, and the other 2 have only been with us one time. So we are very, very excited. Later on, Mr. Craig Finn is here. He's just made a solo album. You might know him best as the front man for The Whole Steady, but he's got a really fine solo album out there now. Another man who was with us just once before, Langhorne Slim, has come up from Nashville. A lot of fans here. He's got a lot of fans everywhere. And we got a band from down in Oklahoma that I'm really excited about. The Turnpike Troubadours will be with us during this hour. And also a little later on during this hour, another man from down in the Southwest, Mr. Rayland Baxter, singer and songwriter, who's brought a heck of a band with him, too. But we're going to start with some folks who are not from the Southwest. They're from the Northeast. They're from up in the Boston area. And nowadays, I kind of like something that's been happening over the last decade or so. Some of the alt bands have featured singers that, have a choir sound. They also have been influenced by Icelandic music. And if you know anything about that, very, very atmospheric music. I think that's one of my favorite kind of things, and I hope it is yours too. They got a record out there right now called Holding On, Holding Out. Please welcome for the first time to the Mountain Stage, Tall Heights.
Let me down easy, let me down slow. If all good things ever come and go, let me back down in a place I know. Holding out for the hammer stroke. This my trash, this my tone. Oh, this my blood, this my bone. Let me down easy, let me down slow. tone. Oh, 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 oh. This my weapon, this my loan. Oh, oh, oh. This my blade, this my bone. This my mountain, this is my home. How do I wake my spirit cold? There's a question ages old.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are very friendly. Well, it's lovely to be with you and to be here. We've been hearing about Mountain Stage for a long time, and it's great to be on the stage. This next song is called Back to Autumn, and it's one we wrote for my grandfather, who was a musician himself and brought music into my life when I was very young. And he lived to be 100, and we wrote this one for him.
We haven't been the same, you know, since we buried you below on that still winter day. In a plot you picked out so many years ago, when you laid your wife in her grave. But bring me back to autumn, or lead me on to May. I'm not ready to take the helm. I'll bend it on your dying day. Playing them a reverie, that's just fine with me. If the crows sit and call, how cold and deep the freeze seals our every home, even after the thaw. But bring me back to autumn, or lead me on to May. I'm not ready to take the helm, bend it on your dying day. If I can hear a turn, if I can never learn to fill the void, as they say. Grateful I can have this search and channel you in my hands, feel your force in a way. Then it'll bring me back to autumn, or lead me on to May. I'm not ready to take the helm, bend it on your dying day. It will bring me back to autumn, or lead me on to May. I'm not ready to take the helm, bend it on your dying day. Your dying day. Your dying day.
Thanks so much. So we got our start in Boston, Mass, on the streets playing at Faneuil Hall Marketplace. We were a duo, just the two of us. And then we made this most recent EP, and the sound started growing a little bit, and so we added these gentlemen here. I'm Tim, and this is Paul, and
Hi.
And this here is Oliver, who actually produced our new EP. He's a very talented guy. We respect him very much. And that over there is also Paul, which is confusing. And so to keep it straight, we have named him Handsome Paul. That's not to say that we're calling this Paul ugly. We are just calling Handsome Paul, and then this is Paul.
It's getting a little tricky this evening. We've got a lot of folks on the crew here named Paul, and
yeah, the stage manager here is named
also,
Paul, and he's a great
very
guy.
Handsome.
And he's handsome, yeah. And handsomer Paul just is that starts to become a little bit mean. So we're trying to figure out what to call the new Paul. This song is called Two Blue Eyes. It presents as a love song, but in fact it is just another existential crisis.
Child cries for mothers and she runs smoke in the mirror, and these guns hold me so near again. I'm broken as a bell after the war. Days upon the lonely part of our youth, I fell in love with two blue eyes, and that's you. She's awake, she cries, we carry on. Eyes are closed to see the sun is gone. Then the day is done. Don't belong, no, don't be a drifter, no. I let the basin flow. Don't belong, no, don't be that leftover minute. Ooh, we are. Ooh, we are. Days upon the lonely part of our youth, I
Well, thank you all so much for being lovely. We got one more for you. This is the title track on our new EP, Holding On, Holding Out. And huge thanks to the crew here at Mountain Stage for treating us so well. And thank you all for being here. And so looking forward to hearing the rest of the lineup tonight.
Yeah, some of our favorite artists are here, which is really cool. This song is an address to the future generation, and it's basically, sorry, we messed up so bad.
You were written as a holograph in time. The setting of the sun, I heard it coming in the waning of the light. And my time's nearly come. So I and your mother, we set about to write in the language of our love. How you were born high above the tree line, beating hearts just like a drum. Oh, holding on and holding out for a mighty moon in the summer drought. Oh, holding on and holding down, 'cause I don't believe it's too late to save us now. So honey, here's to holding out. Sunrise in the valley of my mind, darkening my eyes. I'm not creeping up on death, no more transferring the light, transferring the light. Well, I was building up a fortress to protect you all your life, so that you would never want. But I can't build them like they used to, that I realize that fear will come to harm. Oh, holding on and holding out for a mighty moon in the summer drought. Oh, holding on and holding down, 'cause I don't believe it's too late to save us now. So honey, here's to holding out. The rain's never came. Seems like we all got that same far up dusty stare. The rain's never came. Ain't it funny just thinking that somewhere out there it's probably pouring on somebody's tea time affair. For a muddy pool in the summer drought. Oh, holding on and hold it out, 'cause I don't believe it's too late to save us now. Oh, holding on and holding out. Oh, holding on and holding out. Oh, holding on and holding out, 'cause I don't believe it's too late to save us now. 'Cause I don't believe it's too late to save us now.
Thank you.
From up in Boston, Tim Harrington and Paul Wright were the two guys that started the band. Paul Dumas and Oliver Hill came on board, and Oliver produced their latest, which is called Holding On, Holding Out. You just heard the title song right there. Fine, fine sound. And as I said before, very atmospheric. I love that kind of music. It's time to welcome our own band along with Julie Adams. The Mountain Stage Band is led by Ron Soul, who's on the acoustic guitar. Bob Thompson is on the piano. Ahmed Solomon is our drummer, and Steve Hill plays the bass. And Julie Adams has chosen a tune by one of America's great bands. I think they might be nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I hope so. They should get in at some point. Los Lobos. It's called Song of the Sun. Please say hello to Julie Adams.
In the beginning there was the sun, and it did shine on me, showed me the way down the road. Long twists and turns, through alleys and through streets, when I couldn't feel the dirt beneath my feet. Then came the wind, and it did blow dust on me, made it hard for my eyes to clearly see. Couldn't wash it with my tears, couldn't see in front of me, couldn't feel my way through the dark. Then fire came to me, and it felt so hot on me, burned the flesh of men from their bones, left the souls to wander, stagger in a daze by the bent and broken of the earth. Water was last to come, and it did rain on me, cooled my broken, bitter heart, poured down from my face, down to my legs, soothed me deep to my soul.
Julie Adams, Mountain Stage Band, Little Los Lobos right there. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser, LLP, a nationwide law firm born in West Virginia with offices in Charleston, Philadelphia, Morgantown, D.C., Boston, Alabama, Illinois, and Delaware. Details at baileyglasser.com. And by the West Virginia Division of Tourism, celebrating the diversity of live music in wild, wonderful West Virginia, from newgrass to indie pop at outdoor festivals or in coffee houses. Request your travel guide at gotowv.com. Additional support provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Convention and Visitors Bureau, showing the world why Charleston is hip, historic, and almost heaven. Your adventure starts online at charlestonwv.com. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. If you have questions or suggestions, we'd love to hear from you. Our email address is larry@mountainstage.org. You can also connect with us on Facebook. You can peek behind the scenes on our Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter. All of these links are at our website, mountainstage.org. As I said at the beginning, 3 of our guests on this show have not been with us before. Tall Heights made their first appearance just a few moments ago, and now we have another band, this time from down in Oklahoma, and they've just made their 4th album, and I'm telling you, it's really, really a good one. It's the first one that's self-titled. It's called Turnpike Troubadours. Now, in our part of the world, they're not as well known as they will be soon, but down where they come from, in Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, they fill up big, big houses. They can rock it out. They can play the two-step, they can play the country rock sounds. You're going to hear some of that. But also, they write some really, really thoughtful songs, blue-collar songs that I admire a whole lot. There's 6 of them, and we're happy to have them with us. Please welcome for the first time to the Mountain Stage, Turnpike Troubadours.
Took wing, the shotguns are singing, a pointing dog down in the old logging road. And Danny got 3 and looked back a grinning. I fumbled around and I tried to reload. The country was cold where the sun westward sinking. It's good to be back in this place with my hands around a Belgian-made brown and my mind on the lines of a face. And now Danny's my buddy. We grew up like family. We hunted this timber before we could drive. And the old English pointer, he once belonged to me, but I gave him up when I moved in '05. Off with the girl, off to the city, off on a wing and a chance. Heck, I thought it'd play out, and just like some story, Dan says, look at old Jim, a dozen Decembers behind him, no worse for the wear. And your time spent in Tulsa did not help you shooting. And look at the gray in your hair. Oh, how good does it feel? You belong in these hills. It's best that you let it all in. You'd have married that girl, you'd have married a family, but you dodged their bullet, my friend. She said, go on back to Cherokee County. Won't you crawl back with nothing but a razor and a comb? Says, baby, if you need me, I'll be where you found me. And go on to hell, honey, I'm headed home. Oh, and I was beginning to deal with it, and the old dog had pointed while part of me died. Then a flutter of feathers and a shotgun to shoulder. I thought of the 4th of July. She'd be home on the 4th of July. That we dance on the 4th of July. Dan says, heck of a shot, looks like you still got it, but that's what we came here to do. Well, it's light enough still at the foot of the hill. You could kick up a single or two. She said, go on back to Cherokee County. Won't you crawl back with nothing but a razor and a comb? Says, baby, if you need me, I'll be where you found me. And go on to hell, honey, I'm headed home. And go on to hell, honey, I'm headed home. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, this is our first time here, ladies and gents. Thank y'all so much for being so nice to us, and thank the staff. A lot of really nice people around this part of the world. This is our first show in West Virginia. It's been a goal of ours for a long time. This is a song. This song's called "Good Lord, Lori." It's about a girl from Southwest Arkansas. Here we go. Lori lit a cigarette and smiled away the smoke out of her face. Her black hair brown from the summer sun, green eyes looked around the place. And she told me that she loved me, and I grinned, and I grabbed her hand, and I said, I know. Let's get from here now, darling, if we're going, let's go on, let's go. Oh! Well, Lori said her family used to have a little money, and they still act like they do. Your daddy don't think I'm fit to sit in the same room with you. And never ever set foot in Soviet County. Well, your brother said he'd break my jaw, but here I stand with a dark-haired daughter of Southwest Arkansas. And I've been learning that believing and the very breaking even, it's just a part of life for you and me. And I've been living with 12D Queens Drive, so I bought us both a bottle in downtown Broken Bow. Lord, I got a buddy with a double wide trailer, they were shaking dominoes. And I had good intentions, still I had too many. I was stupid, I suppose. You better put a little money where you mount this boy, or try to keep it closed. But I've been learning that leaving and the barely breaking even, it's just a part of life for you and me. And I've been living with the loneliness that's got down in my bones. I guess it's just another phase of being free. Oh, I've been learning how to lose a thing I never laid a hand on all day long. Well, good Lord, Lord, I love you, could it go more wrong? Well, good Lord, Lord, I love you, could it go more wrong? La da 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 da. Well, Lord said, I wonder what we ever went through all this trouble for. You ain't half of who I thought you was, and this ain't fun no more. And the words got clean through drunk and dark and dim and going light. Well, I've had all I can handle. Hope you're happy now. Good night. Guess the folks are right. Guess the folks are right. Well, good night, Lord, I love you. Could it go more wrong? Well, good night, Lord, I love you. Could it go more wrong? La da 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 da. Well, now he was pushing 8, but he acted 22. Oh, and he could laugh and drink just like his grandchildren would do. But it was square hay on the meadow, second cotton of the year. But his summer work was over once they got the pasture clear. And they were drinking on the big club across the river from the field. But he walked up to the edge and threw a stone, and then he kneeled and he looked down at the water. Said, boys, I'm going in. They were cheering when he jumped, but he did not come up again. I will raise another round, boys, and have another glass. Be thankful for today, you know that it'll never last. And if you leave the world laughing when I use the red, may we all get to heaven, for the devil knows we're dead. May we all get to heaven, for the devil knows we're dead. Well, it was 20 after midnight. They were going 85. She was barely out of high school, bad but feel alive. Just a two-lane piece of blacktop, a snaky stretch of road. Well, the wind blew through the wing fence, it was clear and fresh and cold. Well, the driver killed the headlights, and he put the throttle down. When they hit the railroad crossing, they were 5 feet off the ground. Just screaming through the midnight till they came down again. Well, the front tire in a bar did say one end over end. I will raise another round, boys, and have another glass. Be thankful for today. Well, I'm 31 years old now, but I was born in 84, and I've been free as I can be, and I won't ask for any more. So let me play a hold on after I've drawn my last breath. Well, yeah, I want to come stay to love you all the day. And raise another rainbow, snap another glass, be thankful for the day to go. We all get to heaven for the devil knows we're dead. We all get to heaven for the devil knows we're dead. And we all get to heaven for the devil knows we're dead. And we all get to heaven for the devil knows we're dead. I think you could have sped that one up a little, Gabe. Like I said, we're just an old bar band from Oklahoma. We appreciate y'all coming out to watch us. And we appreciate to get to be a part of things like this. It's not common for us. This is a song called Down Here. Here we go. Hey there, buddy, what the old long face. Get to looking like you lost the race. Get to looking like you didn't place at all. Well, I heard you've been running with a wilder cast, playing hard and living fast. And for a while you had a blast. You were feeling 10 feet tall. You're gonna be alright. You'll be fine. You can have a nickel out of my last dime. The moon is bright and you're alright down here. Your intentions good and well. Pave a little on the road to hell. Flew a little high and fell. You were smiling all the while. But you tried so bad just to be good. Held your cards and you knocked on wood. A little harder than anyone should. But hey, that's just your style. You're gonna be alright. You'll be fine. You can have a nickel out of my last dime. The moon is bright and you're alright down here. Well, you shot the moon and you wound up sad. Ain't I taught you how to hedge your bet? Hate to say it, but it's what you get. Right hook to the jaw. We all still think you're great. I'm gonna have to shoot you straight. You go to fishing and you cut some bait. Take a hammer to the wall. You'll be alright. You'll be fine. You can have a nickel out of my last dime. The moon is bright and you're alright down here. You're gonna be alright. You'll be fine. You can have a nickel out of my last dime. Don't go wasting too much time down here. Thank you. Lord, life like she just don't care. Got a red bandana and a raised hand. Sitting in the corner at the Mercury. Cowboy killers in a plain white tee. And back before the glasses and a sweet sure she got a couple problems now, but she doesn't try to keep them here. That kind of loving is a little like a fist fight, alright, alright. The kind of thing you never see before midnight. Girl, I know you're gonna wreck this town. Won't you tell me where to be when the walls start falling? Well, I've never seen Jimmy in that old Corvette. He looked like hair, but he ain't dead yet. Rough around the edges, but his clothes are clean. AC dressed up like James Dean. And anyway I play it well, I can't get him to say it, but I think that him and Lori were a thing. Well, come now that I think about it, he don't say much of anything. That kind of loving is a little like a fist fight, alright, alright. The kind of thing you never see before midnight. Girl, I know you're gonna wreck this town. Won't you tell me where to be when the walls start falling? Well, it's 1 a.m., wild and loud, like sitting in the middle of a funnel cloud. A 5-spot for a shot of beer. Now do you wonder how we wound up here? I tell you, friend, that every now and then it's like a money game of cutthroat pool. The Lord's talking just a little too sweet to me. Jimmy's in the next bar stool. The kind of loving is a little like a fist fight, alright, alright. The kind of thing you never see before midnight. Let's throw back punks and daytime drunks and PBRs and stouts. And Lloyd's over by the jukebox now, dancing to the twist and shout. And Jimmy's storming out the front door. Lord, you think someone had died? I ain't going anywhere at all now. I'm about to hit my stride. The kind of loving is a little like a fist fight. Alright, alright. The kind of thing you never see before midnight. Girl, I know you're gonna wreck this town. Won't you tell me where to be when the walls start falling? Girl, I know you're gonna wreck this town. Won't you tell me where to be when the walls start falling? Girl, I know you're gonna wreck this town. Won't you tell me where to be when the walls start falling? Girl, I know you're gonna wreck this town. Won't you tell me where to be when the walls start falling? Down. Thank you so much.
Evan Falco, Ryan Engelman, R.C. Edwards, Kyle Nix, Gabe Pearson, Hank Early, Turnpike Troubadours from down in Oklahoma. And the latest CD on their own label, Bossier City Records, is called Turnpike Troubadours. First one named after themselves. Remember, if you missed part of Mountain Stage or you want to hear something again, just visit the podcast section of our website, mountainstage.org. Each podcast includes songs we don't have time to fit on the radio, as well as the complete finale song. And if you would, take a moment to subscribe, rate, and review the show on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. We're going to end this hour with another first-time guest. Very talented man who grew up in a musical family. A lot of folks come on the show, hear music from their parents, usually their parents' record collection. But a few of them hear music from their parents playing. And Rayland Baxter's father is a fine steel guitar player. He's played with a lot of folks, from Bob Dylan, Steve Earle, Ryan Adams. And he was on Mountain Stage just about a year ago with Jim Oblon. And he apparently gave Rayland a guitar when Rayland was young. And you know, he liked it, but then again, he liked his video games too. So he came back to it later on, and it kind of grew into it organically. It's tough when you grow up in a family like that, because your kind of expectations are sometimes there. But he's grown into it great, and he's got now a new album on ATO called Imaginary Man, full of some wonderful songs that he's written. He's brought a very fine band to accompany him. Please welcome for the first time to the Mountain Stage, Rayland Baxter.
It's nice to be here. Yesterday morning, I was walking around, me and Mr. Rodriguez on the wrong side of town. The streets were all empty and the houses all burned down. He reached in his pocket and he pulled out a crown and he said, "You're so much like me, boy, step out of your dream. Watch them all gather round, boy, it is your turn to be king. You are the only one. You are the only one. I come from a small town near West Beverly, right under the freeway, all my brothers and me. My father was Henry, Mary Jane, Eloise. They work in a coal mine from age 17. But I don't see them that much no more. They died one day. A king from a jester and a queen from a slave. But you are the only one. But you are the only one. You are the only one for me. Well, there's a rose in my garden that never grows, and it keeps me up at night forevermore. And what I hold in my hand, I was told to never hold, so I let it go. So the slave and the jester, they met out in the park. A slow song in the distance and a dance to the dark. One hand to the outside, she waves across the wind. They circled for hours, or what seemed to be back then. She loved him in the moonlight, soon the morning comes. Back to the coal mine when the day is done. Sing, you are the only one. You are the only one. You are the only one for me. Thank you very much. That song is called Mr. Rodriguez. captain, oh my captain. I've been working hard for you, trying to make you love me too. I'm doing all that I can do for my captain. Oh, my captain, open your eyes and see the rebel on the stair and all the Romans everywhere, and how it seems that no one cares for my captain. Well, tell me now what is going on. You see the ground that I'm standing on, how it crumbles at my feet, and as we dance you remind me. Oh my captain, oh my captain, I've remembered every song, and now I've learned to sing them all, but still I wonder what is wrong with my captain. Oh my captain, hold on to me and tell me why you let me go, and why the anchor man needs a rope, already halfway off the boat for my captain. Well, tell me now what is going on. You see the tower that I'm calling from, how it shakes beneath my feet. As we fall, you remind me. It's time for me to pause, to rip the needle from my heart. We were so wrong from the start, oh my captain. Thank you very much. So these songs that we're playing are from an album, my second album that I put out 2 months ago on ATO Records. This guy played a bunch on it, and it's called Imaginary Man, and it's probably the brightest, orangest, most autumn-looking record in your album, in your record store these days.
So go look for that.
Yeah, because those record stores, they exist now. To my right on the keyboards is Mr. Jimmy Matt Rowland. To my left on the guitar is Jan Christopher Kid Cohan. On the bass is Tyler Osmond, and on the drums is Matthew Musty. This song is called Yellow Eyes. Paperclip resting on my countertop. Sunday morning I forgot what it's like to lose a friend. For yesterday, how it seems so far away, and I've said all I can say. And now it's time I get to go, and now it's time I get to find it my own way, and I'll leave you lonely. I'll leave you lonely. So now I'm on the road, knowing not which way to go. Is it yes or is it no? Well, I don't really care, for the golden sun has washed me away, and I've become just another vagabond holding my head. And now it's time I get to go, and now it's time I get to find it my own way, and I'll leave you lonely. I'll leave you lonely. Well, all in all, it's a beautiful day. When I wake up all alone, I cannot help but run away. Now I'm afraid that it's all in my head. Well, don't you know that it's all in your head? So you roll the dice, melt the fire, burn the ice, and find the girl with yellow eyes, and go and break her heart. And see that nothing changes, and I know not what I've become, a prisoner to everyone I've loved from the start. And now it's time I get to go, and now it's time I get to find it my own way, and I'll leave you lonely. 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 I'll leave you lonely.
Thank you.
Wandering young man, where do you go? Tell me, who do you love tomorrow? You hide in a dungeon and call it a dream. Is that where you do your wandering? Candy blue river and tangerine sun. tell me, where do you go when your day is done? Well, she wants to love you, and you've gone and run. Well, now that you're out there, just wandering. Now that you're out there, "22 letters are sent to yourself, 11 from heaven and 11 from hell." Well, she builds the castle and you dig the well. Oh, now your walls are all falling down. Now that you're out there just wandering Thank you. Thanks for having us, everybody, at Mountain Stage and NPR. Thank you.
Big talent right there, Rayland Baxter, and a bunch of very, very fine musicians. And you can see he's been hyped a lot on NPR and a lot of other places, and rightly so. The new one is Imaginary Man on ATO. And watch for him. He'll be touring with Jason Isbell in December. And then he's got his own headlining tour coming up in the new year, Mr. Rayland Baxter. I'd like to say a special hello to you if you're listening right now over WHFR, Dearborn, Michigan, or WUMB, Boston, Massachusetts. I hope you'll be with us next time. Got a very interesting show. Our guests will be Stephen Kellogg, Peter Case, Kinky Friedman, Will Hogue, and Miranda Holland. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. Thank you so much. You're welcome to the second hour of Mountain Stage. And if you have just tuned in, we're so glad you joined us, and I think you'll be glad you tuned in. Mr. Craig Finn, the lead singer of The Hold Steady, will be out in just a little while. But we're going to begin the hour with a man who's been with us once before. It's been a few years since he was here, and since that time, he's moved to Nashville and has made him a new record, which I really like a whole lot. And apparently, you know, in 6 years or so since he's been here, he's from Langhorne, Pennsylvania. That's how he got his name. But he's gone through some changes in his own life. And as always, when you're a singer-songwriter, that comes out in your songs. And he's put together a fine band. They played with him on this latest record. And now you can hear it the way it ought to be heard. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage. The new record is The Spirit Moves, Mr. Langhorne Slim.
Good evening. It's great to be back. Thank you so much. I want to dedicate our set tonight to a good friend, Jack, who lost his battle this morning with colon cancer. And brother Jack never seemed to catch a damn break. But ever since we've known him, he's always been just a mighty conveyor of love and light and soul and spirit, and I always admired him so much. So miss you and love you, Jack, and thanks for your beauty. And so this music tonight is for him, for y'all. You and I have got our backs against the wall. If we stay down, we won't have far to fall. But it's no fun relying on defenses. We get our kicks swinging for the fence. And I said yes, I want to fly my airplane tonight. It's so hard down here to unwind. I ain't lost, but you can't find me. When I said you're strange, it was a compliment, you know. Yeah. Spend most of my time lost at the races. Now we get by making funny faces. Some people live trying to be forgiven. that might be life. Oh, but that ain't living. I said yes. I wanna fly my airplane tonight. It's so hard down here to unwind. I ain't lost, but you can't find me. And though I see you in the mirror, I'm certain we will disappear someday. Maybe the wave that brought us here will be the same that washes us away. And the pilot don't know how to stop, trying to lose these thoughts that bring me down. Forget the lessons we were taught that have tamed us and pinned us to the ground. La You and I have got our backs against the wall. When you don't move, no one throws you the ball. Life's a dance between riding the bench and waiting for your chance to swing for the fence. I said yes. I wanna fly my airplane tonight. It's so hard down here to unwind. I ain't lost, come and find me. When I said you're strange, it was a compliment, you know. Appreciate it. I fell on my knees. I threw my possessions onto the street. Now they're asking us questions to things we don't know. Should we hold on any longer? We're gonna let go. This heart of mine, it hurts. Sometimes it's been broken. Now it's better since your love put it together. I lost my direction on the day I was born. Well, I felt disconnected since they cut the cord. If I learned my lesson, finally found me some peace. Well, I need protection from this heart on my sleeve. But listen, this heart of mine, it hurts. Sometimes it's been broken. Now it's better since your love put it together. Appreciate it. Thank you. This song comes from a poem, a book by a great poet named James Kavanaugh, and a talk I had with my brother, and a beautiful lady. Hate to admit it. Wish it was something a little bit more original. At least I got my brother in there. So this one's for John. I guess I should start it, huh? Y'all ready? It's called Wolves. Shake. Got my money on that old blind horse. She can't see, but she knows the course. I know some people who have seen it all, yet their hearts beat behind walls. I'm tough enough to run with the bulls, yet I'm too gentle to live amongst wolves. I came for passion, I came for the truth, came for the sweat, the blood, the piss and the proof. I know some people who are so smart, yet they build pillars around their hearts. I'm tough enough to run with the bulls, yet I'm too gentle to live amongst wolves. Oh! Seen the way you walk down my street. Tell me, baby, why do you wanna act so hard? We both know it ain't who you are. You're so scared to play the fool, I'm too gentle to live amongst wolves. Thank you so much. We came out with our record, I guess, about 3 months ago. And I think instead of releasing one single for this record, I think there's 12 songs on the record. We're going to gradually release 12, maybe 13 singles. This is the second or the third that we're gonna release right now on the Mountain Stage in Wild, West Virginia. We appreciate being back here, and we appreciate y'all listening. It's a pleasure to be on stage with some old friends and some new ones, and hear all this great music. It's an honor. This one's called Changes. Things could be stranger, but I don't know how. I'm going through changes now. We could spend a lifetime trying to figure it out, but I'm going through changes now that have just begun under a purple sun. There's many reasons we are what we've become. I'm going through changes, ripping out pages. I'm going through changes now. I knew it once, but I forgot. I'm going through changes now. We want everything but what we've got. I'm going through changes now. Maybe it's too soon under a purple moon, but I'd ride off with you in a big balloon. I'm going through changes, rattling cages. I'm going through changes now. Could be different, but I don't know how. I'm going through changes, through all this strangeness. I'm going through changes now. All right, well, we just got the word that we have two more. We thought we had just one more song, but they're being kind tonight, which is cool. So beyond the barrier that can be radio, which most people will be hearing this, we're a bit far away from each other, let's be honest. And that probably hurts and affects me more than it does you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come a little bit closer. I'm going to teach you the beginning to this song. And I would appreciate if you all would sing it with everything you got. Anybody that decides that they don't feel comfortable singing it will be ushered out of the theater immediately. And so we'd like to invite the people at home in their cars to sing it. I'm going to step into this part of the show. And why don't we get the band to hit it, and I'll show you how it's done. How y'all doing tonight? Now listen to the boys singing. That's what I want you all to do, all right? Let's try it now. It goes. I'll go. Ooh, you sing. Ooh, a little bit louder now. Come on. What happened to you, my love? What happened to your eyes? You used to look at me so differently when you were mine. You know my name, girl. You've moaned it before. Tell me, why don't you moan
anymore. Between lovers and thieves, well, there's a thin, thin line. I'd say that we're all innocent until we commit love crime. Let's say, ooh, 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 shout it now. Ooh, 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 play it for us, Casey. Well, I guess there is something about you that keeps me holding on. And so I will hold you in my heart until I can hold you in my arms. Oh, lately I got this funny feeling I might have met my match. But don't you know that a little bird can't spread his little wings until his little egg has been hatched? Between lovers and thieves, well, there's a thin, thin line. Well, we're all innocent until we commit love crime. I'm gonna sing it one more time. Between lovers and thieves, well, there's a thin, thin line. Don't you know that we're all innocent until we commit love crime. Let's sing. Ooh, I said, ooh, ooh, you do it now. I said, ooh, ooh, somebody sing it louder now, come on. Oh, oh, the man on the balcony. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, one more time, boys. Oh, oh, yeah. Yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you. Next tune is the title track to our new record. And I think we're going to make it either the 9th or the 14th single. We'll see how it goes tonight. Thanks again, brothers and sisters of Mountain Stage. Truly a pleasure. Take my hand. Let's go where we need to be. And when we get there, release me and set me free. The spirit moves. The spirit moves inside of me. The spirit moves. The spirit moves inside of me. Come on. I am tired. Whoa, I'm tired and I'm weak. Who put the love that's in my heart? Well, it can't be tamed and it can't be beat. The spirit moves. The spirit moves inside of me. The spirit moves. The spirit moves inside of me. let's go where we need to be. The spirit moves. The spirit moves inside me. The spirit moves. The spirit moves inside me. Thank you so much. We wish y'all peace.
Langhorne Slim, The Spirit Moves on dual tone is his latest one. He lives down in Nashville now, Mr. Langhorne Slim and his whole band. Yeah, if you get a chance to go hear him live, he will get you up and get you moving. He'll move your spirit. He went out in the audience here and got everybody, took roll. We got to calm it down just a hair before we got one more band. So we're going to turn it over to the man over there. You see him right behind the piano. One of the latest inductees to the West Virginia Music Hall of Fame. You got a song that was, first time it was heard was back in 1926, and it became a hit in 1962. There may be one or two of you that remember this by the Rooftop Singers. Bob Thompson, Walk Right In. Colortones.com is where you get his music. Bob Thompson is his name. Walk Right In is the tune. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser, LLP, a nationwide law firm born in West Virginia with offices in Charleston, Philadelphia, Morgantown, D.C., Boston, Alabama, Illinois, and Delaware. Details at baileyglasser.com. And by the West Virginia Division of Tourism, celebrating the diversity of live music in wild, wonderful West Virginia, from newgrass to indie pop at outdoor festivals or in coffee houses. Request your travel guide at go2wv.com. Additional support provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Convention and Visitors Bureau, showing the world why Charleston is hip, historic, and almost heaven. Your adventure starts online at charlestonwv.com. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. We hope you'll take a look at our website, mountainstage.org. There you'll find links to our podcast, and you can follow us on just about every form of social media. And of course, we invite you to follow us to our next live show, wherever it might be. You can find out where that is, and you can get your tickets right there on mountainstage.org. We hope you'll join us in the audience sometime. You can hear Mountain Stage guest performances, including songs not heard on the radio, at NPR Music. The online address is npr.org/mountainstage. We're going to end this show with a man who has been with us once before, with a band that you may well be familiar with, the Hold Steady. He sings and writes for them, and if you've heard their music, you know what interesting songs they sing, and Craig Finn is a very interesting songwriter. Many people throw around the idea that songs are short stories, but it doesn't always really work that way. In this case, it does. His new CD is called Faith in the Future, and it's a very interesting collection of songs. He brought some friends with him. Please welcome, well, for the first time as a solo on the Mountain Stage, Mr. Craig Finn.
Well, there's a darkness in my body, and I think I might be ready. Maggie, I've been searching for some. There's a big hole in my thinking. Lately I've been seeing things. Maggie, I've been searching for some. If you're down and out, if you still have any doubts, if you doubt that there's a Savior yet to come, stop what you're doing, close your eyes and keep on breathing. Slowly turn your face up to the sun. It was warm in Arizona, it was cold in Colorado. Maggie, I've been searching for some. There were crosses on the altar. There was gold in Eldorado. Maggie, I got blisters on my thumbs. If you're all strung out, if you still have any doubts, if you doubt that there's a rapture yet to come, hey, pick up the paper, see the stories and the pictures. Kid went to the movies with a gun. There's a house out in the desert, and I lived there with some people. Maggie, that guy said he was our savior, but once he took our women and turned us into his soldiers, he had a patch of radical behavior, and the HEF were belligerents. There were handcuffed girls with barely any clothes. And there was power in their numbers. There was silver in their holsters. With trucks as they rode slowly up the road. There's a darkness in my body, and I think I might be ready. So if you're stuck down south, if you still have any doubts, if you doubt that there's a heaven yet to come, well, there's a darkness in my body, and I think I might be ready. Maggie, I've been searching for some. Maggie, I've been searching for some. Thanks so much. This is a song called Christine. She went to Memphis with some dentist that she met on some weird website. When she came back 3 days later, she couldn't speak for a week. At the diner after bar time, in the bright lights, eating French fries, she starts to cry. Christine reads some magazines, New York, Los Angeles, London. Everyone wants something. I just want Christine. She says, let's move to the city, stay up all night, live the high life. I said, maybe first we visit, make sure that we like it. Christine reads some magazines, New York, Los Angeles, London. Everyone wants something. I just want Christine. I just want Christine. to Pittsburgh with some pilot. Said she tried it, she didn't like it. When she came back, all distracted, sort of shaky, sat in silence at the diner, eating French fries in the bright lights. After part-time, she starts to cry. She says, "You're such a good guy." Christina reads some magazines, New York, Los Angeles, London. Everyone wants something. I just want Christine. I just want Christine. I just want Christine. Thanks so much. So on September 15th, 2000, I moved to New York City from Minneapolis. And so a year later, I was there for the tragic events of 9/11. And I ended up watching the towers burn and then collapse from my friend Chris Neumeyer's roof, who was my friend and my boss at the time. And unbeknownst to me, the woman that I would come to love and be with now was in the 33rd floor of the North Tower, and she left against orders and was able to get out of the towers and walk away. And that's kind of what this song's about, but it's not exactly about that. It's mostly about believing that there's light after darkness, having faith in the future, and it's called Neumeyer's Roof. There were the same bloodsuckers in the lobby again, and when they called my name, I waved. I thought they might be my old friends. They had the cross in the car, they had the pig in the pen. I was in the bathroom doing my best to ascend. Doubting Thomas had the party supplies. He said he likes how it looks when I roll back my eyes. Studio sent a car to collect me. When the driver dropped me off at the lot, he said he'd never forget me. The publicist picked up lunch again. I had a Pepsi and some pemmican. She said, "Man, you're so damn American." Down Thomas had his eyebrows raised. He said he liked me much better when I was walking away. No, I'd never been crucified. I never suffered or died. Never been shot. I've been lied to a lot. Hotel lobby, late night TV. You're either up on the stage or you're down on your knees. Blood on my hand, ash in my wine. You can see I get anxious sometimes. Nails in my hand, blood in my eyes. I feel pretty cool, but you know I look fried. All these tall tales, now one tiny truth. Saw the towers go down from up on Neumeyer's roof. Yeah, we were frightened. Yeah, we were drinking. It was all so confusing. Down Thomas went and talked to the cops. He said, "This sure seems like an inside job." No, I'd never been crucified. I'd never suffered or died. Never been shot. But I've been lied to a lot. Well, hotel bar, they got the game on TV. You're either up on the lights or you're out on the streets. Man, we always want more, but we get what we need. I saw your girl at the movies. She seems pretty sweet. Doubting Thomas has a cynical take. He said the more you destroy, the more that you make. No, I never been crucified, I never suffered or died, I never been shot, but I've been lied to a lot. Look at these mountains, look at these trees. Tom, there must be something you believe. Well, look at these mountains, look at these trees. Tom, there must be something you believe. Well, Tom, there must be something. Tom, there must be something. Tom, there must be something you believe. Tom, there must be something. Tom, there must be something. Tom, there must be something you believe. It's called Trapper Avenue. It's from the new record, Faith in the Future. If you wanna know the truth, they got girls that'll come right up to your windows. They got guys that'll sell you tickets to a car crash. And if you wanna tell the truth, I used to cruise. I used to walk around with rubies in my shoes. Dude, they used to call me Jules. And it's not so hard to sparkle when you're blowing up. Sometimes it's enough just showing up. She can't even talk about the drinking without smoking. She can't even see with all the smoke up in her eyes. She suggested we could maybe take a shortcut. We've been down this avenue like 50 million times. Hey, on Trapper Avenue. Down that avenue, they got girls that'll wipe you off the windows. They got kids that'll try to kill you at the car wash. Coming down with blades up in their boots. They'll cut your fingers off your gun before you shoot. All this dancing's gonna lead to heavy breathing. All these pills are gonna show up in your eyes. Since we turned the corner, I just haven't seen you smile. We've been down this avenue at least a couple miles, and they're waving from the windows, and they're singing songs we both like, and it's like they never left us. I think they take our forward progress, and the salesmen wouldn't serve us, but the doctors kept their promise, and the chemists gave their blessing. But the nurses wouldn't let us, wouldn't let us step out of our get-ups. It sort of seems like one big setup. When they were waving from the windows, when they were waving from the windows, when they were waving from the windows, singing songs we both like. When they were waving from the windows, singing songs we both like. When they were waving from the windows, singing songs we both like. When they were waving from the windows, singing songs we both like. When they were waving from the windows, singing songs we both like. 'Cause they'll come right up to your window, down on Trapper Avenue. Down on Trapper Avenue. Down on Trapper Avenue. Thanks so much. This is my band, Arun Bali, Will Berman, Falcon Valdez on drums. Call them the Uptown Controllers. I'm going to do one alone now. And I'm going to do this one. It's called Dennis and Billy. It's about two guys, obviously. I'm going to do it for two reasons. One, it's a song I'm really proud of. But number two, I think we all know someone like one of these guys. And the song's called Dennis and Billy, and here's their story. Dennis and Billy from up by Champlain. Been friends since forever, first day of first grade. Played football together, won some pretty big games. Dennis and Billy from up by Champlain. And after graduation, Dennis enlisted. Billy was taken by a bit of surprise. Dennis said it didn't seem like there was any other answers. Didn't want to be stuck in this town his whole life. The night before he left, they went way out on some wine. Billy asked Dennis if he was scared he's gonna die. And Dennis said everybody dies at some time. Neither of them said a thing for a while. Billy stayed home and took on a trade. going for the handle, he got bit by the blade. There were hospital bills, there was pain, there were pills. Pain went away, but the pills, they just stayed. We washed over, it felt warm like the sunshine. Billy felt filled up with bright shining lights. Just for a moment he wasn't anxious or nervous. Dennis was somewhere still stuck in the service. Dennis wasn't much for sending off letters. Billy wasn't either, so they weren't much in touch. But Dennis came home to see his sick mother. Billy's on the corner like he's waiting on a bus. Later on that evening, in the tavern barely talking, Billy said, Dennis, man, you're lucky you left. Dennis started saying something, then he reconsidered. He looked down at his beer and he slowly shook his head and he said, man, I've been out there fighting. You've been hanging around here dying. Might be ironic, but it's not a good joke. These Vikes and Oxycontins, this whole town is stuck on something. That's pretty much why I hate coming home. The night before he left, he watched Billy getting high. Dennis asked Billy if he was scared he's gonna die. Billy said everybody dies at some time. Neither of them said a thing for a while. Neither of them said a thing for a while.
Thanks so much.
Craig Finn, Faith in the Future is that latest CD. It's the second solo CD that he's done. Yeah, unfortunately, many of us do know people like in that last song. You see what I mean about short stories. It's worth checking out all the songs on Faith in the Future. Our thanks to Craig Finn and his band, to Langhorne Slim, to Rayland Baxter, Turnpike Troubadours, Tall Heights, and everybody who came with these very talented folks. Our thanks to you folks here in the Culture Center in Charleston, West Virginia, for coming out and being with us in person. And special thanks to you listening there on the radio. Without you, there'd be no Mountain Stage. We never forget that. We hope you'll tune in next time. I think we got some more interesting music for you. Stephen Kellogg, Peter Case, Kinky Friedman, Will Hogue, and Miranda Mulholland. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Associate producers are Jeff Shirley and Vasily Skouras. Assistant producers Joni Deutsch. Production managers Paul Flaherty. We're engineered by Francis Fisher, Richie Collins, Jim Raines, and Patrick Stevens. Our web producer is Josh Saul. Production assistance comes from Michael Lipton. Joey Ansel, Mary Lee, Lance Schrader, Chris Mead, and Woogie. Photographic services are provided by Brian Blauser. Promotions coordinated by Michael Lipton, Adam Harris, Josh Saul, and Music and Motion Promotions. Lodging is provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston. Go out and hear some live music wherever you are as soon as you can. You've been listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. We played King of the Mountain out on the end. The world came charging up the hill, but we were women and men.
There's so much that time and memory fade away. We got our own roads to ride, chances we gotta take.
Everybody now. We stood side by side, each one fighting for the other. We said until we died, we'd always be blood brothers. Come on, Craig.
And now the hardness of this world slowly grinds your dreams away. I'm making a fool's show out of promises we made. And what once seemed black and white turns so many shades of gray. Leaves ourselves in work to do and bills to pay.
And it's right, and there ain't much cover with no one running by your side, my blood brother. Come on, Ryan. That fiddle down. Cello. Those falling in their tracks, always moving ahead and never looking back. Come on, Evan. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel tonight. But if I fall and meet the wheel, well, if I've gained it, I lost sight. I don't even know why I even made this call. Oh, if any of it matters anymore after all. But the stars are burning bright, like some mystery uncovered. I'll keep moving through the dark with you in my heart, my blood brother. Bob Thompson. Arun on the electric guitar. On in their tracks, always moving ahead and never looking back. Come on, Langhorne.
Now I don't know how I feel. Don't know how I feel tonight, or if I've fallen beneath the wheel, if I've lost or I've gained sight. And I don't know why I made this call, or if any of this even matters anymore after all.
Everybody now. Where the stars are burning bright, like some mystery uncovered, I'll keep moving through the dark with you in my heart, my blood brother. One more time. But the stars are burning bright, like some mystery uncovered, I'll keep moving through the dark with you in my heart, my blood brother.
Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey & Glasser and by the West Virginia Division of Tourism. Mountain Stage is a production of West Virginia Public Broadcasting. This is NPR.